welcome DJ Fred. If y'all don't know the way this works, we run it like an open mic showcase. We allow anyone who's in town to come on down, and you can sign up and you get to play or perform a song that you love, a song that you wrote. If you're an EDM producer, a lot of us just write beats. You can play your beats. We do the whole thing. Some of us even, I'm going to play a song tonight that's not even finished yet. It's just a song I'm working on. But DJ Fred, he has a reputation for, he'll start a song and completely finish it within, who's moving those damn chairs? Jeez. What's going on over there? Sounds like I'm in a thunderstorm. What's going on over there? Good. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Liv. She's a little muscle woman pushing all around. Thank you. We need that. So DJ Fred, he's always cooking up some beats for us. I don't even know how he has enough time in the day to write as many songs as he has. But he is going through his giant library of songs, and he has picked something out for us.
Yeah, well, I just want to finish up the previous year before I'm going to get into a new track next year. So we're going to make it sense. And all this summer, we're going to play this song called formerly Saigon named SDOTV.
Super excited to listen. unreleased music by DJ Fred, and he's been cranking the tunes out. Every week he got 2 or 3. And how do you feel about this one? Is this something that's a work in progress?
It is. Actually, this is what's called known as a finished product. This song is latest song. One of my good friend DJ, way back, around the 70s, this guy named Jojo Baroder, which is made a song called the Midnight Express, The Chase, and also there's that leads me to inspire his music and everything, synthesizer, the beats and everything, and that's the thing what they do today. So.
I love it. Me and Truman were talking a little bit. We definitely felt like it had a little bit of like that video game 8-bit kind of vibe to it. We thought it was pretty cool. I mean, I like it. I think you should definitely keep working on that. You should definitely, bring up the levels. Keep adding some variations to it. But that's a solid track. I mean, definitely if you're a video game fan, I feel like that would be something that people would vibe with. So. Okay, I love it, man. Well, good job. Keep the music coming, man. Like I said, you should get an award. I think you wrote more songs than anyone else this year. That's good. I mean, hey, if you got the time to do it, let the creativity flow, for sure. Thank you, thank you, Fred, and we will see you for open decks too. And we might need your help organizing those later too. So, DJ Fred, he's been a local anchor here at Audio Bar, helping us out. Doing everything we can. We're going to bring up Professor Topper. The professor, Matthew Topper's been on vacation in New Jersey and Atlantic City, and he posted on his Instagram a nice video of him walking through the casino and just saying how much it made him miss Las Vegas, which it made me happy. I love that. I love when people actually can live in Vegas, because for those of you who are just visiting or can't imagine living here, it literally is chaos every single day. And then he's like, oh, last night we went out to Malpi. I was like, I didn't even know that he was playing on a Monday, but that's Vegas. Vegas is just like that. You can crazy headliners just DJing every day of the night, every day. It's non-stop in Vegas, so congrats to all of you who can live here and not go insane. We try our best. There we go. Get you all in there. Sorry for the feedback. Gets a little sensitive up here in the DJ booth sometimes. Anyways, I'm gonna let Matt, you talk about this track a little bit and give you guys a little heads up.
So this is a track that will probably never see the light of day. I paid... Oh no, I'm dead serious. I paid $1,000 for this vocal, but it's not good enough for the radio, I don't think, unless you guys tell me otherwise. So I probably just wasted $1,000. But you live and you learn. But it's Robbie Rosen. He was on American Idol. He's one of my friends from Long Island. We have 2 or 3 tracks out anyway, but I don't know. You guys tell me what you think.
One step closer to heartbreak. One more night till the club crash down.
I honestly don't even remember when I made this. It's probably been a year.
question. But you're all I want, you kill off all my doubts. It's intoxication like I never felt. An addiction, a feeling, and it burns like hell. Feel like we'll fix it, you boy, I'm that I feel. Give me nothing, make it suffer. 'Cause you're all I want, all I want. You think I want to make it come alive. But it's not, it's alright. I wanna make you mine.
All right, so we always chat while it's playing. So, anyways, so here's what I said about the song. So the song is mostly focused around the artist that he paid an artist to sing the vocal. So I said, hey, if I was on Splice and I came across this sample, I was like, to be honest, I'd skip over it. And I'm not trying to be offensive. I'm just being real. And you know, and it's one of the situations, especially when you pay like $1,000 for a vocal. And the guy's a really good singer, especially he said American Idol, or yeah, I don't know, he did Ecstasy. That which is a good song. That's a great song. But it just, you know, sometimes the song just doesn't really have a thing. And then we tossed around. I was like, well, hey, maybe you just keep the beat and then switch to the vocal. But at the same time, what did you say?
I'd rather just trash it and start from scratch.
Vocoder and chop it to hell and back.
Because the truth is, I like to work around the vocal when I make the instrumental. It's just easier, so I don't want to replace. Like, I don't really give a shit. I can do that anytime. But yeah, so that's kind of just been sitting on my laptop for over a year, and he keeps harassing Kane or GTO Feist, whatever you want to call him. Hey, will you sign my track? And if Kane says no, then it's a no. Because if my last two are on the Billboard with him and he's like, no, why would I put it out? So,
have you played this during your DJ sets?
no, absolutely not.
So it hasn't even made it to the test market.
This was the test market.
I think the vocals are good. I would just throw like a Reese bass on it instead of the synth that you're using. Like, unless that's the like big room like style you're going for. But I think like it just needs to have more, the bass line needs to have more impact, because that's like the vocals are trying to like pull something out of you, you know.
See, the problem is just not like a 10 out of 10. And I can no longer release things that are not a 10 out of 10. So like for your average person, yeah, that's probably pretty good, but I'm not allowed to be average anymore.
I mean, it's actually funny because I was talking with everybody. I said, you know, what we need to do during the weekly produce is actually kind of address some of these things. We don't always spend enough time talking or doing like Q&A, but you know, when things come about, we're like, this is like a perfect opportunity, you know, where some people, you know, you might have put this out at one point in your life and thought this was the best thing ever, and you might even thought like, this is never going to get better. You know, you'd be like, this is it. Right. Yeah, you made it 3 years ago. See, and then you've released tracks since then, and so it constantly is changing. But one of the tricky things is a lot of artists that they end up facing is when you do make a really good track and a track that does really well, then what? Now you're holding a new threshold that can be very difficult to climb, and that's almost like a continual thing, and also understanding that balance. And so this is kind of an important thing, because I'll just use Deadmau5 for example, because Deadmau5 started making music that didn't fit Deadmau5, and so he created Test Pilot because he enjoyed making kind of like this weird dark techno. And so it's sometimes instead of getting in a situation to where like you're like, oh well, I'm just like completely stuck on this track, you know, other opportunities are like, well, maybe you bought the vocal, but maybe you take the track and you just kind of like, you can either pawn it off on someone else, and someone else can, you know, do it. And if you want to put your name in the background or just sell it to someone else, it's an option. But you definitely don't want to get yourself in a stuck You don't want to be stuck, and it's so hard when you're at that point where you have a threshold that's so high, which congrats on achieving that, because you've had a lot of tracks on the Billboard Top 100, and so it can be difficult, but sometimes it's still, to be honest, Dylan Francis is a great example. And I'm not going to go out and call him out, but Dylan Francis put out some amazing tracks, and then he didn't release anything, and then all of a sudden he put out some really, really bad tracks that sounded like they were just him without his ghost producer, and he still released them, but he still did it, and he didn't really care, because I think he hit a point where he's like, you know what, I just need to do it. And so it's kind of important sometimes to, threshold your own breakthrough, but I wish you the best. That's a tough decision, man, and I hope that you have your next hit the number one, and then you'll be good.
See, but this is why we talk about things here, because I've actually been doing this long enough to make a lot of terrible mistakes, and I don't want you guys to do the same thing. So, just because, when I bought that from Robbie, he had over 1 million monthly listeners, and I was like, fuck it, I don't care, that's way more than me, but once you hit a point and the song isn't where you want it to be, it's just a waste of money, because you just kind of have to eat it. I have one vocal that I paid $650 for, and it sounds like a dying cat. But again, this was just something that I didn't know at the time, and now I'm stuck with it because it was a contract and she wouldn't re-sing it, and she's kind of an asshole, but that's beside the point. So I'm going to task Ben with the project of sticking it in Suno and making it sound like a female instead of a dying cat. That's your next show.
There we go. So there you have it. That's make some noise for Matthew Topper and his song that we don't know what to do with. So we will find a home for it. We will. Jason, can you cruise over and tell me who's next on the list?
All right, we got Johnny V is up. Johnny V, you're up.
In the background, you have Gravity by DJ Snowden playing in the background. All right. So we picked out a song. He's got a bunch of them, so we had to discuss some options here. So let's talk about this song, and it is called Crashing. Just give everyone a little bit of background on what inspired you to write this.
What up, everybody? Crashing, let's see. Usually I just get on my laptop and start making shit. I grab some vocals. The vocals are going to be off of Splice. I created most of the background music. That's pretty much it. Just trying different shit every time.
Here we go. This is Crashing by Johnny V. Is this released?
No.
In development?
Yeah, in my bedroom.
Is it mixed and mastered?
Just by me.
All right, good enough. Audio bar, give it up for Johnny V. That track is in development, and we chat a little bit about it. Yeah, you can do that. So that was a pretty solid track, and we're just talking about the creative flow. And he was, the creative flow is so important, like when you're writing a song and just finishing. And Shroomy gives it 2 thumbs up. That's pretty good. 2 thumbs up. Only 2, put your foot up. There you go, 3 thumbs up. So when you're in the creative flow, important, keep going in the flow. If you guys are ever writing tracks and you just need some advice, you're all in the group chat, reach out to someone, we can help you with the mix and master. Almost all of us will help you for free. Obviously you can pay some of us, but like also most of us will help you for free. So definitely we want to do whatever we can to help you guys finish the songs. And I think I love that one, Johnny. That was great, man. Thanks for sharing that one. I look forward to hearing that one when it's completely mixed and mastered, and that will be something that we have to visit in 2026. So, Jason, how we doing, my man? Are you up next?
Yeah, it's Smash Load followed by.
Oh, Smash Load. Smash Load in the house. Now, I'll be honest, I haven't really been working on anything new with the holidays other than my Christmas remixes, but you know, I'm interested to see what you've been working on.
I decided not to bring anything new. I decided not to bring anything new, but I have something good.
Stepping in the DJ booth with a microphone is still a rough idea. We're working on it. We're getting better. We're more like playing music better than talking on the mic, but that's good. So what song do you got for us?
So this is called Take a Bite, which is a song I was telling people earlier that it surprises me that it's the most popular song right now of mine. And I think, I'm not exactly sure why, and I'm wondering if I should zig instead of zag. We'll see.
Alright, here we go. Take a Bite by Smash Load. Background Shaker by Liv. Shaking to the beat at the bar. And we're live streaming. We got Smash Load. Shout out to all 800 of you watching all over the world from Las Vegas. We're the mix with Smash Load. some noise for Take a Bite by Smash Load.
Thank you.
So that song is released, that song is out, and it does get a lot of feedback. And I think he's just going to do a remix of it for next year, or something to make it a little bit dirtier.
A little bit dirtier, a little bit harder on this.
I feel you. I know. Hit it hard on that second drop for sure. But that was super good song. Very looking forward to the 2026 remix of that. I don't know. Maybe I'll help you on the remix, and we'll put out a collab.
Sounds good.
Like a Snowden remix, super dirty. Oh, I'm up next.
All right, so join us for Snowden.
All right. I have an in-developed track I gotta play. And for any of you who have just joined us, we still are doing sign-ups for open mic. Open mic also means you can sing, you can play instruments, you can also play music that you wrote. If you are an EDM or hip-hop artist, all genres are welcome. And we will start sign-ups for the open decks. Sign-ups for open decks will start at 8:30. I will make another announcement when we get closer to 8:30. We'll make sure that you guys are all aware, so we do not miss you for the sign-ups. We want to make sure we get you guys all in there for tonight. So we will have open decks starting tonight at 9 p.m. with sign-ups starting at 8:30. And shout out to our bartender Liv, keeping everybody hydrated tonight. This track is in development, so not sure if I should finish it. It needs a mix and master, needs to be cleaned up. It's a little bit muddy, but it's a little remix I made from a popular vocal, but I don't even know if any of y'all will recognize it. So here you go, called Shivers. do you guys think of that one?
Yeah.
I mean, Shroomy told me he liked it, so that's. I do care about all y'all opinion too, but well, if everyone liked it, that's even better. But if anyone has some feedback, I'd love to hear it. Just chase down Jason; he's got a microphone, and you could give me some feedback.
I have a question, because I know you said you're still finishing it. What are you going to do from a production standpoint in Ableton or whatever you use to reduce the, like your snares started to like get cluttered in the end, like all that extra noise? What do you do? Like what's your process to reduce all that? Because I know when you release, you tighten those hi-hats up a lot.
Yeah, I mean, exactly what you said. I tighten them up. So I kind of go through and I double check all the effects I put on them. And sometimes when I'm throwing samples together, sometimes if I grabbed a bad sample and didn't really notice it at the time, I'll completely swap it out with something different to see if because sometimes when you listen to the sample on its own, I can be like, oh, it sounds so good, but then you put it in the mix and you're like, oh my god, it's completely clashing with something else. So to me, it's just that sometimes that's the the not fun part of writing music. So, that's why it's more fun to just be creative and come up with cool ideas. But then you're like, I don't know how to make it look good. This is a cool idea, But then, yeah, going back and going through and cleaning everything up. I mean, honestly, I think so far I'm probably about 8 hours invested into the song, and it would probably only take about another 8 more hours to clean it up. But that's, I mean, as long as people like it, I think I would be down to finish it. And I heard some good feedback. Shroomy said he thought it'd be a good vibe for sunrise set, and I'm like, I'd be more than happy to finish the song that way. But I just know looking at it, I guess I can just save it for when I'm stumped. One day when I sit down and I can't be creative, I can just go in here and clean it up, because that's the only way to do it. So, but yeah, I mean, other than that, any other feedback you got for me?
No, I like it.
That's it. Well, thanks. I'm glad you like it. I know. We were talking. Some of the art was a little bit. I kind of dragged the art out in one spot too. So I think once we get it cleaned up and tightened up, I might even shorten it a little bit. It's kind of long. It was 5 minutes, and that's, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of good if you want to go for that drawn out 5, but who knows? Maybe I'll just make a short edit. Drop the second verse or something. Long out. Anyways, who's up next? We got a list down there.
Yeah, so I'm probably gonna mess these names up, but Micaiah is next.
Hey.
And I've got, is it Zever after that?
Okay.
Zever? Zyver? Okay.
There we go. We got them lined up. Oh no, don't drop the USB. It is. Is it waterproof? Is it one of those? Those ones are super cool. Yeah, I had one of those for 3 years. I gave it away. So I was the paint was fading off the outside of the container, and I was like, here, you can have it. The thing is still good, and it's good. It is. You can go swimming with it up to 20 meters or something. I don't know. I never go that deep in the water, so I don't know if it would survive. But also, I've never seen DJ booth that far underwater either, so I had no need to go down there. All right, tell us a little bit about your song.
So a friend of mine had passed me this vocal to work on, and I mean, this is probably the 3rd version of it. No one else has really heard this yet, aside from maybe Topper earlier. I don't know. I hope you guys like it. It's just something. No, this is an original. Feel Again is the name. Could be Fred Again for you.
Okay. Feel Again. Here we go. That's okay. give it up for Feel again.
All right.
I think actually for being not fully mixed and mastered, it actually sounded really good, but he said he was also self-mixing and mastering it up here a little bit. But it's, okay. Oh, nice. I thought it sounded pretty good. I mean, the waveform's still all over the place, but we don't judge by that. It sounded good. It sounded really good. So he doesn't really know what he can do with that yet, but what about maybe switching out the vocal if you can't get the rights to that?
Oh no, I'm gonna do something with it.
Got it. Okay. All right. Maybe something big. I don't know. Maybe. But yeah, I think it's. I think everybody liked it. That was a good song. It's sometimes the songs are like that song's developed enough. I think that generally the consensus is like we all kind of like that song. You know what you're doing. You don't need our feedback. Stop fooling around. All right. If you guys want to give him feedback, you can hunt him down and tell him about his song. But that was a good song. Come on, you guys. You know, every once in a while we get a professional in here, you know, in the undercover. I know.
My microphone.
That's a good song. That's a great song.
My microphone has no shortage of feedback.
Yeah, and sometimes you gotta loosen up the grip. I'm just saying. They're weird. They are. You gotta. For some reason, they're different style microphones. Don't worry, we got backup. We got 2,000. We got a hidden 2,000 right here. We're going to bring up the Dr. Otaku.
Doctor.
Otaku.
You're up.
You are up, my man. You got bumped up.
He got promoted to head doctor.
We're going to bring up the Otaku. And then Shroomy on deck. Shroomy will be on after Otaku, and then Joel and Ray. And we will be doing, stay tuned, in just 15 minutes, we're going to do sign-ups for the open decks. We will make another announcement at 8:30. Make sure y'all know to be present, to participate in the open decks that'll be starting at 9 p.m. I'm gonna make my way up. What's up, bud? How you doing? All right, doctor. I want to hear, this better not be some like commercial bullshit. I want to hear something like, I really want to hear something that is like, do you have something that's like your own genre?
Well, I was going to play something good, but you told me I have to play my bad music. So yeah, I don't know if I can really call it my own genre. I like to call it that because it has a lot of accordion, and I'm like, who the fuck uses accordion? I have to be the only one, so it's its own genre now, but it's probably not true. But it mixes a lot of accordion with hard style, jump style, I should say, and it uses the vocal tool that I've been talking about a lot recently by Yamaha called Vocaloid. This version of the song uses it more out of the box, so like this is just kind of like more how it sounds. The last song I played had a lot of like reverb thrown on it and all this stuff, so it sounded almost like more natural. This is more robotic and you'll kind of see it. It's a mixture of like, I don't know what to call it. Felt good until it started. That's the name of it.
No, I love it because we just had feel good, now we have felt good. So you guys should like write a song together. That's great. Let it rip.
Trying to stay in the moment, face down in the carpet. Felt good until it started. Felt good until it started. I'm wondering how to party, 'cause I don't wanna be sorry. Felt good until it started. Felt good until it started. When I was young, I thought that I was invincible. When I
noise.
All right.
Doctor, give me something for the pain. That's all I gotta say. I actually like that song. We were chatting a little bit. Apparently, I was like, man, I really feel like the hook is something for the pain. He's like, I use that in all my songs, and I was like, oh wait, you do. I realized now that you say that, you do use it in all songs. But I think that this style is pretty good. Do you guys like this kind of? I don't know, what is it, hardstyle, K-pop hardstyle-ish? Like, I know. And we don't really have to like fully like give it a solid genre, but you know, it does kind of fit into that like little happy hardcore maybe? A little like happy hard, it doesn't know what it's doing. Happy hard? Happy hard. Happy hardcore. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. So it's I definitely think it's good. Definitely, I think collectively everyone kind of like that vibe. And then, so talk to us just a little bit about what you mentioned. You mentioned at the beginning something that you were using for the vocals. So maybe just elaborate on that just a little bit so everyone can clearly understand what that is.
So I've talked about it a few times, but that song had two voices. There was a male voice and a female voice. The female voice was done through the Vocaloid software, which is by Yamaha, and that is completely made from voice banks that you line up like notes, just like on a piano roll in Ableton or something. It's the same concept, and you do it that way, and it can speak any language. It was originally invented in Japan, but you can do it in English too. But then there's a plugin that goes into that same software called Voco Changer, where you can actually sing into it, and then your audio, without you having to do any note tracking, gets put into the same softbanks that your Vocaloid would, and then you get different results, a lot of settings to adjust, and then of course you can take all of that into Ableton. If you don't like how digital it sounds, you can do all sorts of stuff.
Well, there you go, a little bit of extra tip on how to make some awesome vocals. In that program, how much is it? $250? Alright. So you just send me your passcode. It's like $2.50? 200. Oh, that's right. I'm like, I'll just sing. I get it. Yeah. I get it. All right. Pretty solid. And he's also the one and doing our live stream here. So make sure you guys get on the YouTube and follow the page. I think you can see it there. I don't know if you can see what page it is.
It's Tiki Taka on YouTube. If everybody go on there and comment, okay. Tiki Taka on YouTube.
There we go. Get on there. We got, I think last he checked, we had 800 people watching. Give us an update. How many people are watching us through this little spy cam? And where are these people?
1,030.
1,000?
Yeah.
1,000 people.
I don't know where they are.
You know, just so you know, there's 1,000 lazy ass people. No, I mean there's 1,000 awesome people watching this right now. But y'all should come out next week. Hey, Shroomy, my man. What do you got for us? This song is 444. I like it already.
So yeah, this song I made earlier in the year. I basically like ran into my ex-fiance at EDC, so I was feeling like shit after, and so I put my emotions into the song, like always. But yeah, it's felt better if you want me. It's gonna be my next release next month, and I'm gonna be working on my music video for it. But yeah, here you go.
Audio bar, make some noise for Shroomy. Better If You Want Me. And he, if you guys were paying attention, he actually sang on that track and then sang on top of his vocals to give it an extra live touch. And that track, he said, will be coming out to be determined, but sometime in the early next year and end of next month. So very shortly. So that track is finished, ready to go. I think it sounded great. Love the vocals. He's got to make a music video. If you guys got anyone out there who want to be in his music video, maybe you can film it here. I don't know. Anything else you want to say about that track?
No, I just it's like one of my favorite tracks, so I love that one.
All right, and then next Tuesday, January 6th, we're having a release party right here for an album called Weekly Produce that Shroomy was featured on. Next up, we got Joel and Ray. We're going to have him plug in, and also it is open deck sign-up time. We got my man Jason down there.
Hey, come on over if you're on Open Decks.
Open decks. We're gonna figure out how many people we got, and then maybe don't put them in order yet. Just find out how many people we got, and then okay. All right, Jason's gonna coordinate that. So make sure. I think we're gonna take a head count of how many people there are, and then we can figure out how many time slots. So
Yeah, so everybody just sign up. Then we're gonna do the math so that everybody gets an equal time slot. Okay.
There we go. And then once we have y'all signed up, we'll make sure you're guaranteed a time slot, and we'll figure out the times. And then if you want to volunteer to go early or later, we will do our best to accommodate you. Some people prefer to go late. Some people prefer to go early. But we want to make sure y'all get a chance to go in there. And if you have any special needs or handicaps like a laptop, let us know and we will accommodate you as best as we can. It happens to all of us, don't worry. It is all of us.
And if it takes 5 minutes to get you set up, you lose 5 minutes of playtime. And if it takes an hour, people are going to kill you.
Yeah. So we're going to give you guys a 5-minute window. If you, we're going to make one more announcement in 5 minutes for open decks. Make sure we have all you guys. In the meantime, Joel and Ray are going to take us home with some new music. What do you got for us, buddy?
I got a new tech house track. It's got the Gucci Mane, freaky girl vocal chopped up in there. Kind of like a remix almost, but not really. But yeah, something I'm pretty happy with. So,
all right, let's hear it. His Gucci Mane sample mixed into his original tech house. He's always got fire for us.
Don't be conceited, girl.
It's Ross, Ultra, Big Pepper,
Audio bar, make some noise for Joel and Ray. I mean, if you really have feedback, you can find Joel and Ray. But that song was already solid, so I'm like, hey man, anything you want to add?
I mean, yeah, one thing that I had really fun with on this particular track about this plugin called Shaperbox, and it's been really fun, using that. I used it on chopping up this, I took this break and then threw it into the Shaperbox and just played with the timing. So it kind of did this almost like tape delay, stop and start kind of effect, and then took that, resampled it, and then chopped it up and did some randomization to the drums. That's why almost every 16 bars, there's an 8-bar loop that's completely random, and it only loops every 8 bars, or actually 16 bars. But
yeah, the bounce edge groove.
Hey, I mean Shaperbox. Have y'all tried that? Anyone? I've never. Yeah. We got a couple Shaperboxers here. Shaperbox.
Pretty awesome plugin, but yeah, it's a modulator plugin, has different parameters, affecting reverb, timing, all that kind of stuff.
I would love to check it out. Sounds good. That track sounded great, by the way. Always solid. I mean, even if you have to make an instrumental version, I would play that. I would play that track all the time. So maybe you should do that. Release the one for free, and then make the instrumental, and then, or maybe we'll get Shrewy to sing on it. I don't know. But dude, solid man. Keep the driving beats. Joel and Ray, probably one of my very favorite tech house producers in Vegas. Oh yeah. Last call for open decks.
Yeah, last call for open decks.
How many people we got in there so far?
Just under 9.
Oh, perfect. Oh, that's not bad at all. If there is anyone in this room who wanted to sign up for open decks and has not, now is your last chance, because we're going to be full. So, you're still good. Yes, you are up, my man.
This is Brady HD?
Yes. Yeah, we got Brady HD in the mix. We're still doing the producer night, the weekly night. And if you guys are around next week, we have a special night. Everyone who attends will receive a special surprise free gift. Very special, very surprise. Free gift next Tuesday. And we will be celebrating the Volume 1 of Weekly Produce compilation, brought to you by Audio Bar and Cola and Lollipops Records. And then we'll be launching a whole new format going into 2026 with different themes and suggestions for Weekly Produce to kind of help keep us going on the creative side. So.
All right, coming up behind Brady HD is Divide and Mariel. You got to get ready so we can keep rolling tonight.
All right, let's keep her tight. Always near the end, we'll keep her tight. So Brady, start the song and then tell us what you got.
Feel the bass, feel the bass, feel the bass. Let your body move, let your body move.
It's a new track I'm working on
Feel the bass,
with my friend. Actually just looking for feedback because we're planning to release them in March, so
feel the bass, feel the
I don't know what you guys think.
let your body move. Feel the bass, let your body move. Lose control, take action, move. From hurry, sit down, don't feel it. Okay, we all groove, we all move. Hurry, sit down, don't feel it. Okay, hurry, sit down. Hurry, sit down, don't feel it. Okay, hurry, sit down, don't feel it. Feel the bass, let your body move. Lose control, take action, move. Feel the bass, let your body move. Lose control, take action, move. From New York, Amsterdam, London, Berlin, Tokyo, we all groove. We all move. From New York, Amsterdam, London, Berlin, Tokyo, we all groove. We all move. Feel the bass, let your body move. Lose control, take action, move. From New York, Amsterdam, London, Berlin, Tokyo, we all groove. We all move. Feel the bass, feel the bass. 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 Feel the bass, feel the bass.
Yeah, Audio make some noise for Brady. He's got a bunch of tracks that he's been working on, and he is kind of open for people who want to collab, or if you're really good at like finishing a song, reach out. Let's connect with him. And you're in the group chat. Yeah. So Brady, if you have some songs, and we're kind of talking about, he feels really good getting the song started. Has a little trouble finishing them, but doesn't want to feel like he's losing the song by letting someone else finish it. But we can work together with him if you guys, can kind of be, essentially you could send us a song and then we could like send you back some ideas and then you could be like, absolutely no. or like, you know what, this is actually what I had in mind, and then it can work together that way. So this group is really all about opening up those collabs and helping people in the areas of weakness or any areas that they want help. And doesn't necessarily have to be weakness, but sometimes you just don't have time. Sometimes finishing a track can be extensive versus just sometimes coming up with the idea. And some people are just super creative and have awesome ideas all the time. And then other people, they're like, I just can't think of an idea. So So we work together, we finish the song, and that makes us a team. All right, thank you, Brady. That was solid. So I told him, I was like, yo, I'll finish that song for you. That's a good one. So I like that one. Very good work, very good work. All right, let's see. We got a few more before we do open decks. We're gonna squeeze in a few more. Jason, who do we have after Brady?
I lost my sheet. Somebody took it.
Oh no. Who stole your sheet?
Be back in a flash.
We don't know. Where's the sign-up sheet? Oh, Liv, are you signed up? Liv is up next.
Yeah, Liv took it. All right, it's Divide and then Morel.
Oh, it is. Okay. All right. We're gonna get him. You got a USB? All right, he's got a USB. All right, he's gonna play one of his originals, which is fantastic. We are very excited to get at. And then how many more we got? I think we got to close the open mic just so we can get to the open deck. But we got a few more.
I'm sorry. What was
How
it?
many more do we have after Divide?
So after Divide, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh boy.
That's why I was like, if we can stack everybody so they're ready.
All right. We'll get them all in here. We're gonna have to postpone that open deck for a few minutes.
I set it for 15, so I think
Okay.
we're
All right. We can crunch it in there. So who's after the Divide? We'll get them up here, get them all queued up.
All right, Morel is after Divide.
All right. We're gonna get the vibe
And
going
then day
here.
one.
And he's got a song.
Steel Drums, Tribal Love is under my governor name, Anthony C. Montgomery. This is hot. I got another remix of this. I'll probably play a little on the open decks, but this is the radio version. I hope you're feeling this, ladies and gentlemen.
So make some noise for the vibe and the steel drum. That was solid.
Appreciate it. Much love, everybody. If y'all want to check that out, and a whole bunch of other songs on Spotify, YouTube, it's under Anthony C. Montgomery, of course, my governor name. Later on, I'm gonna be playing the remix club versions, more houseier, like Chicago style. Check it out later on, y'all.
Yeah, so make sure y'all stick around. He'll be playing open decks shortly too. Up next we got Meryl, and then who's after? Let's get them up here in the booth. Get some people going.
Okay, after Meryl is DJ Daywan, then Zyber, and Josh, and then Orpheum.
All right.
Come on up.
Yeah, load them up. Nice to meet you. You have some music for us today? Let's see.
While Morel's getting set up, just run back through the list. Next up after her is DJ Daywan, Zyber, Josh, and Orpheum.
All right. Welcome to Audio Bar.
Oh, thank you. Let's do it.
What's the name of your song?
Morel.
Morel. Everyone welcome Morel. Let's get music. Here we go.
She's my
Make some noise for Mango. She'll be back. We'll be back for open decks. We're going to send her down to Jason. Put her signed up for. We got Day One. Day One is going to track for us. Day One. Are you more than Day One? That's my favorite.
Wait, you have it? Good. There it is. We got you. All right.
Just give us a quick rundown about this song while the intro is going.
This is something that just kind of came to me about a month ago. Not to call anybody out, but I sent this to a couple people to listen to, and I don't think they've heard it yet. So we're gonna try to get some feedback on it tonight. I need some mastering help, but we're gonna see what it does. This one's called "We Go Live."
bar, make some noise for day one.
He won the day.
And that is an unreleased track. So, and he is looking for feedback. So if anyone had any feedback, I told him I thought the song was good. Hard for me to hear all of the EQs, but I mean, I think for the most part, I think that thing is solid, ready to go. You definitely can always take another look at it, running it through. You got any feedback? You got feedback? Everybody? They love it. Everybody love it. Everybody love it. It looks great. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got our next producer in the house. Real quick, tell everyone your name and what you love about the song.
My name is Zyver. I don't love much about this song. I just started making it like 2 weeks ago, and I usually make house music, but I wanted to experiment with garage, which is like UK garage, and it's pretty much just mixed a little bit, not mastered, and we'll see how it goes.
Emotions.
vibing with that. And you just started that, and you'll kind of just have like the first drop and a little breakdown.
Yeah, no, so I don't know where I'm going to go with that second drop. The vocals are really weird with warping, and you got to get them all specific, so I don't know how I'm going to bring that into the next drop. So.
Hey, I mean, I think that whatever you do, you should just bring it back to us next week, and then just keep it going. But I think so far, like everybody was like thumbs up, really vibing with the vocal. The whole beat was good. So I mean, yeah, copy and paste, like copy and paste, like just do that, and then it's pretty solid. I don't know, you could add some more like top loop percussion, like I don't know, but yeah, it's really not a whole lot, to be honest. Like that style can just be driving on its own. It doesn't really have to have like that super big room drop, you know. It's like it's a mood, it's a vibe. So anyways, good job, man. Thank you, and thank you for doing the extra to make it work. We appreciate that for sure. Appreciate that. All right, and I think we're on the last one.
We got one more. After Josh is Orpheum. Where's Orpheum? All right, you're up on deck.
All right. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, I'm all right. How's everyone doing tonight?
We're having a good time. Tuesday, the final Tuesday of 2025. And then we start over with the first Tuesday next week.
Let's go. I'm a producer. I made this beat myself. Had some of my friends hop on it. It's a little different than what's been getting played already, but hopefully you guys vibe with it.
Make some noise. He's only been producing for 2 years, and he's going to jump in the group chat, and he's going to, if anyone wants to volunteer to help him with just some basic instruction how to mix and master, he uses Ableton and Logic, so he would appreciate that. So I'm going to tell him to put out that request in the group chat. Are you going to do it?
Josh said.
There we go. So help each other out. Help each other out. That's what we're gonna do here at Audio Bar. Build that community. Help each other build these songs, and we're gonna have an awesome another album coming out. You changed your name?
Yeah. It's Orpheum now.
I know. Welcome back. What you got for us today?
I could either do one that means vocals or a remix that I've been playing live a lot.
Do the first one.
That means vocals?
We're looking for a vocalist on this track. And we need Joel and Ray to the DJ booth. Joel and Ray, we're going to start your open decks right after this. Audio Bar, make some noise one time. He's looking for a vocalist. I mean, if you send that to me, I got some people I'll send it to. You know,
I put it in the chat too, because there's some vocalists in the chat that have been here.
Yeah, I mean,
they're
that
looking
is
for gigs, and even if it's not for them, they might know somebody.
That's a really good track. I love the guitar. That is solid, very solid. Love that electro vibe. Anyways, time to get a drink. Head to the bar. See Liv, our bartender. Woo! We got drink specials because every drink here is special. Made by Liv. Made with love by love. This is almost like your style. Weekly produce next week. We got a special event next Tuesday. Hope y'all can be here. We're gonna have a party celebrating the volume 1 of Weekly Produce album that came out just about a month and a half ago. Hopefully we'll get most of the artists to participate. Come on out and celebrate with us, and that'll also be our official kickoff for the launch of volume 2, where we will be accepting music submissions for album consideration. So next week will be a good one. We are going to start off with Joel and Ray with some open decks. Enjoy the rest of your night. We'll be hanging out here at Audio Bar, having a good time. Our evening is just getting started, so stick around, have a drink. Let's end the year with a bang. If you need to see what set time you are, this will be in the DJ booth. So Joel and Ray by Day One, Divide, Stewie, Crazy Legs, Josh, DJ Air, DJ Fred, Shroomy, L, Brady, Merrill. The list is up here if you need it.